There's a story from a book of Ernest Hemingway when a guy is at the bar, he's drinking for a long time, and then his friends come along, and when he sees him, he goes forward and he asks his friend, "What are you doing here? It's a Tuesday afternoon. You shouldn't be here. You should be home. You just got married, what, a few weeks ago? Why are you here?" His friend looks up and says, "Oh, just to think about going home again, to talk to my wife again, the same conversation we had yesterday, a week ago, a month ago, the same constant conversation we have been having since we got married, that conversation about the relationship, just to think about that, I decided to come to the bar and drink my sorrow away today." And if that young man were hearing himself, he would understand that the conversation he's having with his wife, this long conversation that he's having every day, it's not about the relationship. It never is. The conversation is the relationship. So the first thing you need to do in order to create a wealthy, a positive relationship is to get interest in understanding the way your brain works while you are talking to other people. It's very common that we don't really listen. We have our ideas, we have the lens, we see the words, and when we're talking to somebody else, usually we are just in our mind trying to prove our way through. So how can we really learn how to really have positive, constructive conversation? By being present, by being interested, by leaning in and talking. How can we play more? That's another thing. How can we play more in our relationships? How can you dance with your partner in the morning while you're making breakfast? How can you do things you like together? We do a lot of this when we are in the beginning of a relationship, but then we get used to things and we stop. So how can you bring more creativity, more interest to the things you do? So for me, conversation, get out of your head, being present, and try to bring more play, more novel things to a relationship is fundamental for healthy and positive relationships.